Sonnet 52 by William Shakespeare, 1565 to 1616. So am I as the rich, whose blessed key can bring him to his sweet uplocked treasure, the which he will not every hour survey, for blunting the fine point of seldom pleasure. Therefore are feasts so solemn and so rare, since seldom coming, in the long year set, like stones of worth, they thinly placed are, or capped in jewels in the carcanet. So is the time that keeps you as my chest, or as the wardrobe, which the robe doth hide, to make some special instant special blest, by unfolding his imprison'd pride. Blest are you, whose worthiness gives scope, being had to triumph, being lacked to hope. Okay, this is Sonnet 52 by William Shakespeare. This is again to the fair youth, as all of these so far seem to be. And it's talking about treasure locked in a box, and how absence makes the heart grow fonder. He's trying to persuade himself that the fact that he at the moment he can't always be with the fair youth is a good thing, because then the times when he's with the fair youth feel so much more priceless. And he's got similes of the fair youth being like a jewel or riches locked up in a box, to be looked on from time to time, or beautiful clothes in a box which can only be taken out for special occasions. And the fact that they're locked in the box and only taken out for special occasions makes these special occasions even more special. So let's see. So am I as the rich. I'm like a rich man, whose blessed key can bring him to his sweet uplocked treasure. And the rich man, he's got a key, and that key can open his locked up treasure, the treasure that he's got that is locked up, the which he will not every hour survey, for blunting the fine point of seldom pleasure. But he's not going to open his riches or his jewels or his beautiful things and have a look at them every hour on the hour the whole time, because otherwise this will blunt the fine point of the pleasure of seldom seeing them. So here he's saying that if the rich man looks at these beautiful things the whole time, he appreciates them less. It blunts his pleasure, and therefore he will only look at these things from time to time, so that he will maximize the pleasure. He will heighten the pleasure that he gets from seeing them. And this is a metaphor for not being with the fair youth. And then when he is with the fair youth, then this is something that he will really appreciate. Therefore are feasts so solemn and so rare. So for the same reason, the feast days, the holidays, Christmas Day, Easter Day, May Day, these are so rare and they're such solemn occasions for this reason, because they only come from time to time. Feasts only come from time to time, and it's got the same idea. Since seldom coming in the long year set, like stones of worth, they thinly placed are, or capped in jewels in the carcanet. So these only come from time to time in the year, and these are like valuable jewels that are placed in a carcanet. A carcanet is a jewelled collar or a jewelled necklace, and the most important jewels, the captain jewels, they're thinly placed. They're placed one at a time. They're not. The whole thing is not covered with it. And this is like the feast. They appear, but they're only thinly spread, only from time to time. So this is a metaphor or simile for how often the feast days come, which is a metaphor for how the infrequency that he sees the fair youth. And this is all talking about making the times when he sees the fair youth as really special. So is the time that keeps you as my chest, or as the wardrobe which the robe doth hide. And he's saying that time is exactly the same. The time that keeps you as my chest. So in the same way, I only see you from time to time. And the time we are apart is like a treasure chest or a wardrobe where a fine piece of clothing, a fine robe, is hidden inside. And that fine robe, you know it's there, and you will be able to take it out and make some special instance, some special thing blessed. So taking the occasion of being able to take the youth out of the chest of his heart and actually see him in reality will make that even more special. It will heighten the pleasure. To make some special instance, special blessed, by unfolding his imprisoned pride. So you're taking this beautiful piece of clothing out of the chest, and you are unfolding, you are showing its pride, you're showing its beauty. And this means that the times when I'm with you are even more special. Blessed are you whose worthiness gives scope. So you are truly blessed, because your value gives possibilities. Being had to triumph, being lacked to hope. So when I as your lover am with you, being had, then this feels like a triumph. When somebody who loves you is with you, then this is a triumph. This is the most beautiful thing that could happen. And being lacked, when you're not with the person you love, then that person is living in hope to see you again. So you fair youth, you're blessed because you give the possibilities that when I am with you, it's a triumph, and when I'm not with you, then I live in hope of seeing you again soon. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Sonnet 52 by William Shakespeare.